Hello, crafty friends. I'm getting crafty in more than one way. Happy New Year. And I am cracking a craft beer from my favorite local brewery, Barntown. So if you're ever in Iowa, check it out. See if you can get any. I love drinking craft beer. This happens to be a hazy IPA, which are my favorites. So I'm going to have this while I share something with you. So this one happens to be sticky juice. Has a little hint of honey in it. So just thought I'd start out with cheers to 2026. And while I'm waiting for the phone to go down on that, since I did a terrible job of pouring it, I am going to share, see this large stack of papers. This is 100 pieces of pattern paper. And I found a challenge today, a website on, well, it's a group on Facebook. And if I can link it, I will link it down below. But the challenge is to find 100 pieces of pattern paper and get them used in 2026. So I pulled several from some, probably about half from more recent collections in the last year. And then the other half were truly from older stash. And so let's just kind of go through that. This is Mente Photographer, and I really want to use this side, although I do like this side too. I think I have two pieces of this one. So that is one piece. And then while I was going through, I tried to find pieces of paper that I really wanted to use, that I love the papers. And then other ones I was intentional about, papers that I'd purchased for specific pictures. And so that's what this one is, that I have some bowling pictures that I need to get scrapbooked. So I have these two pieces of paper. This one I pulled, it is from Simple Stories. It's a baking line. I've got some baking and cooking pictures that I can use with these. So hoping to get that particular one used up. I do have some other papers for this, but so really I kind of stuck this in here to hopefully tell me to go get the rest of those pieces of paper and use those. This one is from a Graphic 45. They're not usually my typical kind of papers, but I do have some watermelon pictures that I want to do, and so I pulled this one to put in my stack to obviously use to support the watermelon, and I'll pull some more from that particular collection as well when I do that. Whoops. That specific layout. This one was from I think this one's 2025. Oh no, 24. So this is from Little Builder, that my grandson's birthday last year was construction. And so I pulled a few papers from there to remind me to pull from that particular group of papers to finish off those pictures. And so I've got this one, the dots with the tire tracks, and then this is another one. It's Photoplay Little Builder, but it also has construction equipment on it, and so that one is pulled for that reason as well. These two are from Hip Kit Club, and I think I have some pictures of my grandson that these are going to go with, so I pulled those to work together. Although I do have the option of the back side as well, I pulled it for this side. Then some of these are just from my stash color bins. So this is the teal section that I had, and so this I pulled probably for a background of some kind, although I do have the backside if I do decide to do something with that. Obviously a good background. My husband and I are going to the Florida Keys in February, and so I know throughout 2026 I will have some pictures to scrapbook from that trip, so I thought that could potentially be a good background to use, and it's been in my stash for a while. This one, let's see, it's got a date of 2017, so that one would be good to get used up. This is an older Bella Boulevard. I thought this would be a good general background or just accent piece for pictures with my grandson. Not so sure I'll use this pattern side, but you never know. This is a super old one that's very thin and just single-sided. It's not even, I don't even have a brand. So this will most likely either be used for picture matting or just accent pieces. Another red one that I found in my stash that I could use this side if I need to, but I did mostly pull it for the red side. Again, this one just using more for general accent colors of the orange, although I could potentially use this side as well. This one also from the orange could be used for grandson, just general pictures, and or I could use the back side for cut-aparts. Again, the orange, also with the bright oranges, I was thinking this could also be used for our trip to Florida, so that was my intention with that. This could either be used for some pictures with Cody or vacation, just with the bright colors. Same thing with the back side there. This, real good general to use for Cody pictures, just bright stars, easy to use with boys. There is cut-aparts on the back, but most likely I will use it for the stars. This one has been in my stash for a long time. This is My Mind's Eye, Lost and Found. And this is from 2011. So while I could use this side, this is the side I'm hoping to be inspired to use in some fashion. This is Vicki Boutin Sweet Rush. And so this has been around since 2021. And I'm thinking, something Cody-wise, this could be water, just in general, with hexagons or triangles. And then the green stripe on the back. So could be either or. Another potential for boy layouts, anything about my husband. And this also has some cut-aparts, so that could go either way. This goes with the same collection. I love the stripe. Thought it could work with Cody pictures. And then it's got the black and white on the back here. Bright colors again. I've got some summer pictures, outdoor, like water, things like that with Cody this summer. So most likely for this side and not for this bright yellow. I have two of these, and this could potentially be used. I mean, this could go Christmas, even though it's a fall collection from Carta Bella. That beautiful green. I could also fussy cut the florals and do some fall themed layouts as well. This is from that other Pink Fresh collection that had the boy stuff, and I had this as well, but I'll probably use it for this teal. And I thought this green could also be used for, really anything with boys. It could be spring flowers, pretty versatile. And there's the butterflies. I'm not real big on the butterflies, so it'll probably be the green side. We also have this blue one. This is a Photoplay Magical Moments. This will be easy to use with my grandson. I've got a lot of bright colors to use for some of his layouts, so that is what that will be used for, and not this side. Again, thinking Florida when I pulled this particular one, although it could be used for the pool pictures, water pictures that we have from the summer. So it's got some potential on that. This one here, this is super old. This is Wild Asparagus 2005 from My Mind's Eye. So This was from the day, or from the year that my daughter was born, and she's gonna be 21 next week. So yeah, it's got snowflakes on the back. I probably won't use that, even though it's very pretty. I'll probably use it for this light blue. This is from the same collection, and I pulled them because they coordinate together. So, and if not, it's got this cream on the back that it just might get used as a background page. Who knows? More from Pinkfresh Studio, that I bought this because I thought it would be good for boy pictures with Cody. So that's probably what it will be used for. Oh, here's another of the wild asparagus. So I've got a second one of that. I'll put that in there. I pulled this one. This is Old Echo Park, and this is from 2019. Thought this could potentially be used for Florida pictures with water, whatever we have going on. This was actually from Mermaid Dreams. I'm obviously not going to use this side. I did purchase the paper for this side. This one, again, is just a blue alphabet, so that could easily be used for pictures with Cody. And let's see, I don't see a date on this, but I think I recently purchased this, or I might have picked this up on a give take table because of the boy topic of the paper here. This blue is beautiful, so I'm not sure what I have in mind for this, but I have been working on heritage pictures, so I'll either use this side or just use this side and do something very simple with just adding a photo and a couple embellishments, and I could be done. So I do know I have a second page of piece of this specific paper, so not sure which side I will use, so we will decide when I get ready to use it. I have this page, and I've actually been hoarding this paper. I think it's beautiful. I bought it for the fact that you know, it'd be really cool plaid for boy photos. So we will see what I come up with for this one. Or there's the leaves on the other side, but I'm most likely pulled it for the plaid. This is a super old Bo Bunny, but with the bright colors. This is from 2017. I like the oranges and the blues. I think this could easily be used for accent pieces, or possibly just, you know, pocket pages in a boy layout. And of course, the orange would be easy to use as well. So a little bit more of this pink paisley here. This one's from 2022. I think I prefer, well, no, I like both sides. So not sure which side I will use, but I have that one. Let's see. This is a newer My Mind's Eye, like one of their last collections, and this one's from 2021. And I really liked the blue in the collection. It also had like some creams and yellows with it as well. So so we'll see what I come up with for that. This one is Cocoa Vanilla Studio. I thought this was kind of whimsical and might be fun to use in some general pocket page or other pages for Cody. These are from Elizabeth Crafts, and I pulled them for this side, this, and it might actually go good with, so I've got some 4th of July pictures to document, so I might pull the red papers from earlier that you saw, put them with these two papers, and see what I can come up with. So and plus there's the red, white, and blue stripe on the back as well. So this I pulled intentionally for assuming it might work for a Florida layout, but I do like the back as well. Same thing for this one. I love the pink stars. I'm not sure what I would use it for, but I actually pulled it for this side thinking I might get it used for a Florida layout. So I've had this one in my collection for a while too. This is, I don't think it says, but, oh, 2020. So this was from Obed Marshall with American Crafts. So not sure which side I will use, but pulled those. These are some super old. I think this might be the only basic gray that I have left. I have, well, probably less than 10 sheets of basic gray. And these I thought might work with some of my heritage pictures. So I pulled these thinking I might get those used for that purpose. This pink I thought might be a good background for something, maybe beach, maybe just, you know, some pictures with my friends. Not so much the back side, so I did pull it for that side. This goes with some of the other papers that I just got the Pebbles Cool Dude line, and some of these colors come in that collection, so I pulled it to go with that and those embellishments, and it'll just work for a lot of different things for Cody. And if the back or the stripes don't work, then the black X's shouldn't be too difficult to use either. I actually have a lot of, I know this is from Happy Crafting from Cartabella, and these are technically scrapbooks that look like they're on a shelf, but they could actually be used like books as well. And so I had an idea when I purchased this piece of paper. So I might be using this to document a layout of Cody reading books with me or with his mom or even with Papa. And otherwise, the backside is just a tone on tone with lots of scrapbooking tools. So yeah, this one, it looks more versatile than it really is. I have Cody's 2-year pictures, and so I think I want to use some of the Rustin Revs papers with some construction equipment themed stickers. So I pulled some of my Rustin Rev to use for that. And I also have some fall pictures from last fall as well as this past fall. So I did pull some of the vintage orchard papers as well. This I was thinking, this is 49 and Market Academia. I like it for this side to go with the Rustin Revs. So this is the vintage orchard, but it all kind of blends together. So these will likely be either fall pictures or Cody's 2-year-old pictures. So another 49 and Market. This might be the Apple Orchard one. Or this one. I can't remember. So pulled this one for the apples. This one for the construction photos that I have. Those are kind of like the construction danger signs, I guess, that we have. Although I have this back page option as well. So the next couple pieces these are all from 49 in the Market as well. And I have a project that I'm going to be doing a mini album. And for some wedding pictures, and they had like this purpley mauvey pink color as their accent. And so I pulled all of these papers with the intention of using it for that project. And so this particular one was Crafty Garden, so it's not as old. This one, actually they're from several collections, but they all tend to have the same tone. So this one's from Everywhere. I think this one is also from Everywhere. Most likely going to use this side. If I don't use it for that project, I could always use the back for Florida Pictures. This is, and then I think the rest of these are Plum Grove. So I've got this one from Plum Grove, this one from Plum Grove, this one from Plum Grove. This one is from Terracotta. This side is more of the terracotta color, but this side is more of the mauve color. So I pulled it for that side. This one is Plum Grove. I'm not sure if I'll use this one in the wedding because it's a little bit darker, but I could still use this side. So Same thing with this one. So all of those will hopefully be used in that same project, but get used and out of my stash. This one, so I tried to pull some of the 49 Market ones that I love, but I just haven't found the pictures that I want to use with it. And so that's my challenge on this one, that I love this. So I have a couple pictures in mind, or if something comes up over the next year, that's what I will use. Or I also have the option to use the back as well. This one, I think I've got some of these upside down. Yep, I think the rest of these might be upside down. Yep. Okay, so I thought that this was a fun one I've had for a while. This is old school Heidi Swapp 2020. And so definitely boy themed. And I have some scrapbooking event pictures to use. So I pulled this from Color Study. This one's also an older Vicki Boutin, and actually either side is an option to use. Same thing for this one. I was thinking Florida, or I could use it for the scrapbooking event. This one's Sweet Rush, or the orange. This, I was definitely thinking Florida on this one. Definitely not into that side, so it will be this side that I use. This one I pulled with the intention of, it's from Ella and Viv. And I have some pictures of Cody and I reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar. So tell me that, you know, this reads Very Hungry Caterpillar-ish. So I'm going to use bits and pieces of this paper for that particular layout. This is from a Hip Kit Club. Yep, this is when they were doing their exclusive ones. So while the sweater is okay, I pulled it for this. Not sure in particular what I might use it for. This, I thought I might fussy cut these or die cut them and use them as embellishments. So hoping to use that up. This one, I think I pulled this from a give take table at a crop, and so I'm thinking a Cody layout, using these as borders in some way, shape, or form. Another Cody layout, or I do have a few basketball pictures to do too, so I'm not 100% sure which side I will use for that one. This is another Hip Kit one. I'm guessing I might use this side, but if I find a way to do this rainbowish side, I might do that. This one is Cocoa Vanilla Daydream. I was thinking this might work for something with our Florida trip. If not, I know this could potentially be used for Florida. I loved Print Shop, and I haven't played with it for a while, so I did pull this one out to possibly do something with that paper. Maybe this side too, I don't know. Something about this color that if you have the right pictures, I don't mind it, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I have a grandson and I've changed too many diapers, but that color just, I don't know. If you know, you know. This one I pulled. Now, I don't mind the brown, but I was more thinking the yellow with some of the pictures that I have for Cody. This one is pretty obvious why I pulled it. That the kid he'll be 3 in March, and he is crazy about dinosaurs. And these have been on my stash for quite some time. This is Abbey Road, and it was a My Mind's Eye collection from 2009. So I'm pretty sure, well, his mother would have been 4 when I purchased these papers. And yeah, so I'm probably going to use them for the dinosaurs, but could potentially use one for the brown as well. So I'm going to put one way and one the other. This one I pulled just for potentially either a background or photo mats, something like that. It's just a brown paper. It's from Photoplay. I think this was a school themed because the other side has like math on it. And I think by the time Cody gets to school age that I will probably want to get different papers for school anyway. And then I pulled several papers from, this was an American Crafts line, Cedar House. And so I thought some of these would go good with his 2-year-old pictures. So I pulled this one, either front or back. This one, front or back. So those 3 are in there. I'm also joining a cut file challenge this year, and so I pulled this one intentionally to use for that particular challenge. I have had this in my stash forever. Let's see, 2013 was when it was made. Jelly Bean obviously isn't around anymore, so got that one pulled. I purchased this one random paper because, I don't know, I'd seen somebody use a paper similar to this and did a technique. That technique is long gone for whatever the idea was, but I pulled it because I like it. So let's see if I can get that used. Obviously, I could use the back as well. Got a Vicki Boutin words that shouldn't be too difficult to get used. If not, I also like the back side as well. Easy ledger to use. I think I've used most of the collection on this, so I'm not sure if I'll use this side, even though I do love the stripe, so we will see. This one I pulled, this, I think I've had a couple of these pieces that it's from Hip Kit Club, and I thought either this side for just a basic background, or this could potentially be used for possibly Florida pictures. So same thing with this one. This is Hip Kit Club as well. A nice tone-on-tone plaid. This could be a great background. This has some snowflakes on it, and I don't know if I'm going to have many pictures for snow this year, but we'll see. So it might get used for snow. Again, another plaid. I'll probably use this side because the other side is more Halloween, and I pulled it more for this side just as a background paper. We have another My Mind's Eye paper that this is a shaped one. I will most likely use it for this side, that I thought it could be used for just a background, or, you know, that I could potentially use it for my heritage pictures I've been working on. So otherwise, here is the front side. The glittery, I'm not so sure about anymore. I used to love it, but it comes off on everything. And yeah, so we'll see. If I use this, hopefully I'll be able to like seal in all the glitter and keep it contained mostly. This one I'm excited to use. I'm not sure what it is, but I actually purchased a whole paper pack because that was the only way I could get this paper. And so I do have 2 of them. The back side, it's not so bad. It's like a topography, like from, you took a picture from up above, like flying over in an airplane, kind of what it looks like from way up above. But this is the side I want to use. It's from Uniquely Creative. And I think this will probably be used for a Cody layout as well. This is another Uniquely Creative, and this is just a tone-on-tone. I thought this could be used as a background in some way, shape, or form. And so that is all of my 100 papers for the 100 paper pattern paper challenge. So if I can link up the Facebook group that you do have to request to join it. Otherwise, I will just list out what it's called. You can search for it and ask to join from there. So if you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave them down below. But I look forward to starting on this paper stack here this year and see how far I can get on getting through my stash. So we will see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.